Hello folks, so back, just wanted to show off some more stuff that I've been doing as part of a little bit of a hobby chat. So doing all sorts of different things recently. So been working on these, so got some more grimdark looking Stormcast Eternals, which I've enjoyed working on, which has been quite nice. Also been having a pop at the Cruel Boys, some of which you can see down below as well. But I've recently been diving into a little bit of a dalliance with 10mm miniatures. And that is where these miniatures come in. So, a lot of these actually came, I'll show off these. A lot of these actually came from Excellent Miniatures. They were kindly printed off for me by a wonderful community member, and I think they look pretty badass. There's some of the Slayers there. And this has really kind of just been an eye-opening experience to be painting in a smaller scale, really. So here's some of the Slayers that I've been working on. They are very, very simple to paint in many respects because it's just base paints and then a wash over the top of them, and they're ready to go. So these Slayers and things were base painted in all the colours you basically see there, and then given a Reichland flesh shade for the top bit, and then Null Null for the bottom. The same goes for like your standard Slayers there too. I am going to base these properly with basing materials. I'm going to get some like 10mm, sorry, not 10, 2mm flock for 10mm miniatures. So I'm going to work on those. I've also done a couple of other bits and pieces. So here's a little cannon that I painted up, which took no time at all. Very cool. And then I've been working on some Thunderers. Get right up close with those. So you got the Thunderers there. So it's basically just me testing the schemes out and stuff. So I've got the Thunderers. And I also have some Rangers a la Crossbowmen as well. I've painted up. I might change these to give them blue cloaks, actually, just to fit with the rest of the army theme. But very much enjoyed these, and incredible detail on the miniatures, which is always nice. And then you will obviously probably notice this full regiment that I've done. So there's the command for my Dwarven warrior unit. They're blue shields at the front. The banners, which are all going to be different colours as well for these. And there's the backs of the miniatures as well. So yeah, they're all going to be basically like this, and then the banner will be different to denote which regiment they go with. So it's easy to note them on the tabletop. And then I also have some of the finished normal warriors there as well. So there's some of them there. I think I've had a lot of fun with these. It's been nice working on the different hair colours as well for them. So basically choosing 3 different styles for the beards and just running with that effectively, which has been quite cool. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on when it comes to 10mm, although I did also get a little bit of a present in the post from Forest Dragon. So, well, from Printing in Detail. So Printing in Detail do 10mm as well. And here are some of the miniatures that they have sent me to have a look at. So these are from their Noble Elves range. And Printing in Detail, they produce the Forest Dragon range, which is available over on Patreon. I'll have links down below to all of these. But I thought it would just be fantastic to show off the absolutely stunning detail that they've got in these 10mm sculpts. So obviously you can see by the size of my thumb as a reference how small these really are. But I just think these are phenomenal. I'm gonna do these off camera, just in case. I don't want to break anything on camera, but here's just a regiment of their Noble Elf Spearmen. I think these are going to be really fun. I'm trying to work out what kind of scheme I want to do for these. I was thinking maybe red, because then I've got red for elves and blue for dwarves. Or like a green for these. I think green might also be quite neat. Although I'm worried that it might blend with the flock a little bit much. We'll see. I'm going to try those out. So, got some more of them here. Red, basically showing you how they'd be when they're ranked up, more or less. This is just the way that they're delivered. Basically just comes straight off the print bed. and they are absolutely incredible in terms of their depth and design. But that wasn't all. I also got a couple more miniatures that I'm going to show off to you as well. I'm going to pop them out. And now these have the supports on them, so you'll be able to see how they look before they get clipped and stuff. So here we have an Elven Archmage with a phoenix rising from their hand, which is pretty dope, as the kids say. Again, all of this is 10mm. And we have another Archmage floating forward, summoning magical energies from beneath her. Really very cool indeed. Awesome stuff, especially if you're going to be playing something like Warmaster. Then we have another Dwarven Noble. So this Dwarven Noble comes mounted on the back of a horse. So if you're going for sort of like a Tyrion style thing, you've got that going on. Again, just look at the detail that you've got on the legs and the boots there, and all the little accessories and things to pick out with base paints and then just washes over the top just to bring it to that next level. Absolutely amazing. Then we've got some rather much bigger pieces actually. So the first of these comes in many parts. So this one's going to require a little bit of assembly, but here is a Elven Prince or Elven Lord on the back of an awesome looking dragon. Now imagine that in a red scale dragon there. I think that would be pretty freaking cool. Ooh, maybe I'll go purple for the elves and then have the red scales as a nice contrast to that. I think that'd be very nice. So there's the dragon, and then you've got the separate wings there, which you just slot in. As you can see, there's like a little tiny slot at the bottom there that just works with that. So yeah, very cool looking dragon. And then last but not least, we have a mounted Elven Noble. Actually, no, this is a mounted Elven Wizard, as I get a closer look at it. Who's looking very awesome indeed on the back of a giant eagle flying past a large structure there. So basically just a case of snipping those supports off that come from the 3D printing bed. Again, incredibly high fidelity. But yeah, once you snap those off, they will be incredibly awesome when painted up on the tabletop. Again, I think maybe purple would be really cool for these. So I think I'm going to go purple. Purple versus blue. But yeah, so I just wanted to show off some of the stuff that I've been doing recently. A little bit different from 28mm, obviously, diving into the world of 10mm. But yeah, really fun stuff. From XM Miniatures, who I'll link down below, who print them off for a different supplier, and then Forest Dragon, who do these stunning pieces, as you can see here, that I will also link down below as well. And there you can see the little Forest Dragon logo. So yeah, all these are going to be used for Warmaster, or I have been talking about doing Fantastic Battles with them instead. So that turns the bases from being rectangles to squares, basically, so 40 by 40mm rather than 40 by 60 effectively. So yeah, going to be playing around with these and basing them as individuals. Well, not individuals, but basing them as strips and then plopping them down onto bases when I need them for a specific game, and or mixing them and matching them as I see fit. But yeah, so I've got dwarves and elves, so I can fight out a war of vengeance or a war of the beard, as it would be if you were coming at this from a different angle. But yeah, very cool stuff. If you're interested in 10mm, make sure to let me know, and I will talk to you about it in the comments down below. I'm going to move on and get to maybe doing a little bit of painting on these. Until the next hobby chat, I shall talk to you later.